السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. My beloved brothers and sisters, when calamity strikes in your life, and it has to strike at some point, the first thing a believer should do is connect to Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُم مُّصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. Allah describes the believers, and Allah says, those whom when the calamity strikes, when difficulties and hardship befalls them, the first thing they say and they utter is, we belong to Allah, and unto Him we shall all return. So when calamity strikes, the first things you do is you say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. I belong to Allah. What does that mean? As a believer, the fact that you know you belong to your Maker. He made you, He has you here for a short time, and you are going to go back to Him. That will caution whatever difficulty you are going through. Don't think that you will not have hardship in your life. Do not think that calamity shall not strike you. It has to strike you. If not today, then tomorrow. If it has not already struck, it is coming, and if it strikes once, it may strike many times already. It may strike many times. And a lot of us here had it many times already. Guess what? It does not get any easier. It gets bigger, because that is the plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He rewards you in a greater way as time passes. You think it was simple because you lost a child. Wait until you lose 3 or 4 one time. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not test us with that. So, when calamity strikes, we say we belong to Allah. We believe that we belong to Allah because a believer is such that you don't just utter words. Say, Inna lillahi, and I don't even know what I am saying. You hear about the death of a person, isn't not that calamity striking from one angle? Yes, it is. What do you say? Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. You know what shaitan does? Shaitan makes us say that word as spontaneous effect of having heard the news without thinking of the meaning of those words, and that we are actually saying that's what's happened. So that's why we are saying, my brothers, my sisters, I think you have to think of it. You have to think of it. Who do you belong to? You belong to Allah. Do you really think as a believer He will do something nasty to you? The answer is no. I lose my limbs. It's not nasty for me. If I have connections with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that's Allah destiny is written. If I have connections with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah's destiny is written. رُفِعَتِ الْأَقْلَامُ وَجَفَّتِ الصُّحُفُ. The pens have been lifted and the pages are dry. Your destiny is already there. You are going to go through tests that Allah chooses for you. So take it in your strike. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. We belong to Allah. I belong to Allah. You belong to Allah. We all belong to Allah. I don't even belong to myself. That's why when you say this is mine, hang on. In actual fact, you and whatever you think is yours is actually Allah's. When you come to the earth, you came with zero. You suffered, struggled, and fight and made enemies your whole life. You suffered, struggled, and fight and made enemies your whole life to get a bit of money. And then you left with nothing. Zero. What was the point of the fighting? What was the point of the fighting? What was the point of war? What was the point of all that toiling if it did not bring you closer to Allah? So, when you toil on earth, when you work hard, let it be a balanced working. No matter what you are working towards, it should be Allah. It should be halal. The plan of Allah, if you work towards, no matter what you are working towards, it should be halal. It should be halal. Should have Allah in mind. It should be in the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I should have Allah in mind and be conscious of Him all the time. Then no matter what you are doing, it will be converted into an act of worship. No matter what you are doing. You go out to earn halal because you are conscious of halal and haram. You are conscious of Allah. You want to give charities. You are humble. You are a pitiful individual. You remember your duties unto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The more you get it, the better it makes you become as a person. That an ibadah that is a gift of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and one day it is strike. What will strike? You have to suffer a loss. You have to suffer a loss. Allah, all of you who are in business, anyone who is in any form of job or work, anyone who has a beautiful health, may Allah protect us all. But the day will come when Allah will test you. The day will come when Allah will test you with it. That particular things. My brothers and sisters, I wish to end by saying, let us not harm one another, no matter who it is, at home, at work, wherever else it is, wherever else it may be. Let's talk good about one another. We are all an ummah. We are all members of ummah, and this ummah needs us. It needs every one of us. And to be a positive member of this ummah, learn to have a big heart. Learn to have a big heart. Learn to sacrifice. Learn to let go of things that are not so important. It's okay. What are they going to do? It's okay. What are they going to do? If they say this and that, it's okay. And whatever the need arises, wherever the needs arises, stand firm for a cause. We stand for it. Stand firm for a cause. We stand for it, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah bless us. May Allah bless all of us. May Allah soften our hearts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala truly make us better people, so that when we fulfill our salah, our heart are content. When we say Allahu Akbar, we're not thinking of our enemies. We're rather thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and how insignificant we are. I need this Allah. I desperately need to put my head on the ground for Allah with a clear mind to say Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Not that I am busy thinking about, let me spend my time cursing this one and hurting this one. Let's not do that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.